We've made it to level 3 win tonight in your week, and your team punches its ticket to Camp Randall for a shot at a state title. Tonight, though, we'll start in Division 1 in a Big A battle between old friends. It's the second meeting between Prairie and Middleton, but obviously this one means a whole lot more than the first. Jordan Reed is back from Ashley Field, and Jordan, both these teams very familiar with each other.
That they are. Middleton and Prairie faced each other about a month ago during the regular season, where Middleton came very close to upsetting SP. Now meeting again in the playoffs, and the intensity is clearly dialed up. Second quarter, Prairie up 14-10, looking for more separation on the scoreboard. Well, Middleton's defense doesn't make it that easy. They wrangle the loose ball. Sam Piloff brings it back to give the Cardinals the lead going into halftime. Well, SP's been in this position before with Middleton. Jerry Kaminsky and company on the attack second half. Gets the ball to one of the team's most dynamic playmakers, Cortez LeGrant, helping the Cardinals inch closer to the red zone. Well, they wrap up this drive at the beginning of the fourth. LeGrant bringing it in himself. He puts Prairie back on top. SP keeps their postseason run alive, winning 31-24. And the Cardinals move on to level 4, where it's going to be a battle of the #1 seed. Prairie set to face Waunakee next Friday.
Thanks, Jordan. Successful seasons, deep playoff runs, well, they're nothing new to Waunakee. It's just what Pat Rice and the boys do. This year, no different. It's been 11 games and 11 wins for the Warriors. Tonight, they welcomed in their toughest test to date, Menomonie. Waunakee was rolling early. Michael Ganorski goes straight up the gut from 10 yards out, and just like that, it's 10-0 Key in the first quarter. Now they get the ball back, and on 3rd and long, Quentin Keene lofts one up for David Emmerich, and E-Money makes it look easy with the one-handed snag. That would move the chains, and a couple plays later, Ben Farnsworth. One cut, and he's in for 6 more. Waunakee holds on for a 28-27 win. They'll get Hartford next Friday. To get to this point, both Jefferson and Monroe had to pull off some big upsets to keep their season alive. Now the two Rock Valley foes square off in a Week 4 rematch with a spot in level 4 on the line. The Cheesemakers won that meeting back in September, 18-7. Eagles were ready in this one. Opening kickoff of the game. Brady Gatto gonna scoop it up, breaks a tackle, and then he's got wide open spaces. Gatto takes it to the house. Jefferson goes up 7-0 just like that. But the Eagles weren't done yet. Ethan Dykeman going to get the handoff and bulls his way in for the score. Don't look now. It's 14-0 Eagles. But the Cheesemakers would rally. Keaton Sweeney, the first one to the pylon, and that's good news because Monroe scores 28 unanswered to win 28-14. They'll face Pewaukee next Friday. Elsewhere in the D3 bracket, Baraboo falls at Rice Lake 29-13, and in Division 4, Freedom shuts out Wisconsin Dells 35-0. The first time Darlington and Cuba City met, the Redbirds won by 20 and have been in cruise control ever since. But the Cubans enter level 3 a different team since that Week 7 game. The only problem is they're in Redbird country tonight, and Darlington was ready for them. No score in the first. Easton Evenstead takes the pitch and then shows he can wiggle too. He breaks free and then, check out this, strikes a pose before he's in for 6. The Redbirds would score the game's first 14 points. Cubans, though, would answer. Chase Barth walks in for the score to cut the lead in half. But Darlington wouldn't be denied tonight. Braden Davis running like a fullback. Remember, he's their quarterback. That touchdown gives the Redbirds a 2-score lead. They'd go on to win 38-7, so it's going to be a regular season rematch against St. Mary Springs next Friday in DeForest. Elsewhere in our area, don't call it an upset. Bellevue with another big road win. This time they take down Broadhead Judah with a 35-20 win. And in Division 7, Potosi Castle falls on the road to Cashton 15-6.